Final home game of the season for Leicester. Extra special evasion for the two props leaving. Line-out taken by Whitty.
That's a better setup for the Falcons. All the body height's much better. They lose a little bit of momentum now.
And down by Newcastle.
Gonover from close range. He's such a threat, Gonover. He's still going. No one can stop him.
Young's, I thought Young's had the ball there. I'd be surprised if Gonover got back up and fancied his chances in and around this area.
No hands.
Santiago Cecino with his hands on the ball. Not quite. Hogg's there as well, as is Wilson. Gary Graham looking interested. Likewise, Callum Green. Falcons straining sinews to get back within striking distance, and
Onside.
Graham repelled. Ally Hogg, part of the driving squad, but Leicester hit them back. Still Newcastle ball. Oh, and Wilson wasn't far away.
No, 7. Onside now, 18.
One more drive, one more meaty drive, and they might be over, but Leicester's defence remains strong. Now Youngs gives it some air. Cecino over the top. Gonover for his second score. Has it! And Leicester's nightmare is a former player, a former hero. Nicky Gonover with his second.
Austin mentioned it. If Falcons to get back into this game, he was always going to be a part of it. Here's his initial break. Again, targeting forward, the man he runs over to score the try. Gets the gain line, gets the leg drive going. Young's only just holding him. And then two options over the top to Gonover. Not the best of passes, could have gone to Hammersley on the shoulder. But Gonover's footwork and May struggling to get back out to the touchline. He just uses that big left-footed step to get back in.
And he draws level with Josh Adams at the top of the try-scoring table. What a season he is having. What another season he is having. What a signing he's been for the Falcons. Now this is a significant kick. 10 minutes to go. Not quite. But the Falcons are back within 5.
Yeah, it's the relentless power of the forwards that creates the width and the space for Gonover. He'd spotted it maybe 2 or 3 phases prior to that. Cecino was calling for the ball. He wanted it earlier. Eventually gets the ball into his hands. He has just been absolutely brilliant this evening, and in fact all season for Newcastle. Look at the power as he runs into George Ford. He swats him off like a fly.
Applause for Luke Hamilton, who's been replaced by Mike Williams. Newcastle, meantime, with those 2 changes. Vickers for Lockwood, Alex Tate for Hammersley. And we now have 2 sets of brothers on the pitch. The Tates from the north of England and the Cecinos from the south of America. There's a Tongan, Calamafoni running into Graham. That was a meeting of broad shoulders. Ben Young's first start since the Six Nations still with us, and his opposite numbers being castled by Johnny May on the charge.
How well did Tate do to secure the ball over Mickey Young then?
Inside.
Really good play, great experience, tight on the catcher.
Wait.
Gives him the chance to clear the lines now.
Newcastle readying themselves to make a change at scrum half. Michael Young set to be replaced by Tani Takulua, who will only add to the voltage.
He'll also add to the kicking abilities, Nick, off the tee. 5 points behind. Dean Richards probably thinking, well, 2 penalties now, can snatch this. And he's the guy. Mickey Young's had a great game. His kicking's been absolutely spot on around the base. He's given them territory, but Takulua off the tee is prolific.
Let's go.
Illness kept Takulua out of the Challenge Cup semi-final, but Tongan scrum half with us now. Fitzgerald again claiming the line out for Leicester on halfway.
Okay, that's once, Leicester.
Like the season, tantalisingly poised. Tate, Ford. Tuolangi was offering himself. Instead, it's May offering that rangy threat once more. Ford clapping for it, getting it. Youngs was taken low and taken effectively by Santi Cecino. Ford has got that right. It's on the bounce, but it'll be a Falcons throw.
It's a nice move, Austin, and he gave them a bit of space by using Tuolangi as the decoy, but he was running so hard and such a good line. He hasn't actually been used as the primary carrier tonight, has it?
No, it does make you think how fit he actually is. I know he's on the field and he's probably there in name more than anything else, but you haven't seen him put his arms out in the fend, you haven't seen him counter-ruck, you haven't seen any of those really big shots that we can expect from him. Just wonder how fit that chest of his is.
How much sleep he's had as well. He's become a dad for the first time this week. Manu Tuolangi, baby daughter. Leicester have made a change at scrum half. Ben Young's replaced by Sam Harrison. Oh, that ball's gone loose and Cecino's chasing it down, and Calamafoni had to get down quickest, and he did.
Where's the ball? Yeah, here's the ball. Just relax, Take a step. Okay, there it is.
Harrison's first job is to fish it out of a murky pool.
Not yet. Give him a chance.
Tate. Alex Tate. Matt Tate on the other side of the pitch for Leicester, again on the boundary rope. Calamafoni. Here's Veanu. Run back towards Takulua. It wasn't the cleanest of kicks, and on halfway, here goes Sanotti. Leicester, points-wise, in the Premiership table, just a point ahead of the Falcons at the moment. Falcons with that losing bonus point right now, but they want much, much more. And still seeking the glories of a wonderful season. Gonover, who's on a hat-trick.
And he's coming hunting off his wing, isn't he? He's looked such a threat tonight. Hungry for the ball.
So has Wilson from start to finish, how he has led this side. Cecino. Green was up in support. They might need him now to bolt this ball back. Takulua. Gonover again. Cecino. Into the final 5 minutes. And how we are poised, and now the kick through from Juan Pablo Cecino, and Leicester will have line-out work in their own 22.
It's good from Newcastle, isn't it? It's very good. They're going through the phases, they're looking after the ball, the conditions are difficult, and they're slowly edging Leicester back. They might be looking for 3 points, they might be looking for 7, obviously, but the more they keep Leicester in their own red zone, the higher the probability is that they can get that 6-point turnaround. Even a draw for Newcastle would be a fantastic evening.
Small.
Mike Williams at the front of the line for Leicester. A win for Leicester to take playoff matters into their own hands, with a trip to Sale to come on the final day of the regular season next weekend. Newcastle at home to Wasps, but they will not be in charge of their own destiny. A reminder of the other games to come this weekend with significance: Exeter, Sale, Gloucester, Bath, Wasps, Northampton. What a finish to this season, what a finish to this match, and oh, goodness me, Hogg wasn't far away. And here goes Gary Graham once more. He's been enormous. Takulua spins it to Gonover, who remains seemingly the biggest threat, but he's hit back and hit hard. But Still significantly, Newcastle ball. Here's Tate with the quick feet. They're upping the tempo here. Vickers and Graham. Oh, that's very neatly done. And they are really threading some wonderful patterns here.
The two Leicester players have clashed heads, actually, so they're out of action at the moment.
Harris up to the 22. Calamafoni and Fitzgerald trying to get back into the line, and Calamafoni, as he wandered back a little bit dazed, will get the yellow card. Well, he will feel hard done to, but Newcastle's minds were bright and alert, and they'll have a penalty with a little over 2 minutes to go.
And they'll have a choice, Nick. They'll have a big choice. Leicester have lost a powerful forward. Looks like Fitzgerald will be going off for a HIA. I'd be amazed if he doesn't.
Okay,
what do they do? Do they take the three? They're already in within a losing bonus point. There's only 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go. You pump it in the corner. You've only got one choice. Go for the win.
Okay, so 8 yellow card, Jacko, the 4th HIA. Right?
Go for broke.
And we'll just wait to see.
Go for glory. Go for history. Make names for yourself. Take charge of the playoff debate by winning this one.
When I blow my whistle, you're not going to go quickly, are you? It's all right then. I'm just checking.
Try to draw level.
Just checking.
A converted try to win it. What a decision.
Just wait till they're ready.
For Richards and Walder and Wells.
Hang on.
Not quite as much air as they used to have, a little bit grey. But now they're enjoying their charges. Make the big decisions.
Thanks, Troy.
What are they doing?
They're going for the corner, Nick.
Me? Offside.
It hasn't quite worked for them in this game. It's worked for them a lot this season.
Great kick.
Oh, it's wonderful. It is wonderful. It's been quite a fairy tale for those three. The brothers Grimm. Is there to be another page written in this extraordinary Falcons story? Taken by Hogg, Leicester as they have to, defending for their lives.
Everyone's legal, he is fine.
And Leicester have done brilliantly. The ball's there and still they drive on. It's Newcastle's though, Takulua has it. Vickers. How much he has given to this club down the years. And now Graham. Sonotti's waiting for it on the left-hand side. Alex Tate's there as well, but still the spade work to be done down the middle. Approaching the final minute as we approach the final lap of this wonderful season. This is Whitty. Oh, he's hit hard by Tuolangi. Not enough to dislodge the ball, however.
Leicester have got no line speed though, Nick. Newcastle just making metre after metre. They've got to come forward. They've got to go for the knock-on, big hit or turnover.
And listen to the Welford Road noise. 125 years they've been playing rugby here. Final home game of the season. Will there be another away from home in the playoffs? What happens over the next 20 seconds will go an enormous way to deciding that. Here goes Vickers again. Newcastle still dreaming dreams. And now they're under the posts. And a try now would surely win it for them. But Leicester still fishing for the ball. It's not there, it's Vickers. Santi Sassino as the clock goes red. Gonover's lurking away to the right-hand side. The forwards will have none of it.
Oh, he's got it. He's on his feet. That's a turnover.
Okay, let it go.
Now he has to give it up. Sassino once more, and Vickers again latching on. And the old man Hogg's there.
Onside, Leicester.
Newcastle searching for a famous score. One more meaty surge, maybe two more meaty surges. And the door to the playoffs will be opening. And it's Graham! Oh! Mullapola, who'll be a Falcons player next season, stopping him. And look at the defensive effort. And Falcons think they've scored!
He scored.
Oh! It'll be trial by video. And it will decide if this fairy tale continues.
I've got a clear grounding in the ball, but by his celebration, I need to check that, obviously. I'm going to go try yes or no, because I haven't got a grounding. It's fair enough, isn't it? You haven't got anything? Stewie?
Tries. Luke? Yes or no?
So, yeah, we haven't got a clear grounding in the ball by number 8. So I'm going to have to ask, try yes or no, please.
Try yes or no, it is.
Patience from the Falcons, though. And the accuracy. But is it accurate at the most important time? The celebration's there. That's what's caused the referee to go to the TMO. He says try.
He thinks he's scored. The only question is there anybody in front of him? Oh, it's a try. It's a try all day long. Where did he pick it up from? Are his knees down? No. It's hard to say from there. He thinks he's scored. It's the second effort. That's the second effort.
I think has the referee already blown the whistle?
Chaco, you seeing anything different?
That's hard to see that. Well, that's after the whistle's gone, I think. So was it before then that they thought they got it down? Certainly Callum Green was cheering before he pops over the top that they've got there.
I think they've got to see the route before. So this carry, he's at the back now. Is he down there, or does he go again?
Has the whistle gone? Yes, there's the whistle. Oh. The whistle certainly goes to the mouth, doesn't it?
I can't either, so we'll give him time. Tommy, just give us a sec, mate.
Does he release the ball? His knees on the ground. Does he release the ball before he pops over the top?
We're looking at everything.
I don't think you can give the second one because his knees are down.
The second one's definitely not a try, but it's the first one.
So you've got to have a clear vision here of the ball going over the line. Oh, Callum Green's blocking it, isn't he? Is there another angle from the other side?
See, I don't think you can give that from there, can you? That second one's definitely not a try. It's a penalty to Leicester for 2 movements.
The ball carrier originally.
Does Williams get down there?
I can't see anything that's...
It's not definitive.
So, Luke...
Yeah, Stewie, go ahead, mate.
So, just a question to you.
Yeah.
Did you blow your whistle before 8 picked the ball up?
It was pretty simultaneous. I don't think I blew it before 8 picked it up. I'm watching this, mate, and I can't find any... I'm watching this, and I can't find any real reason that I can't award the try.
My only concern was that's why I asked you a question, whether you'd stop the game, which you clearly believe you haven't, and there's no evidence to support it, so that ball was grounded.
There's no clear evidence why I can't award the try.
I agree with you. You can award the try.
Wow. He's going to give it.
It's a try. The exact mark. Yeah, I need the exact mark here, Stewie, because the conversion's obviously
important. Who would believe it?
Here.
The most astonishing of stories is going to the final page. And with a conversion in front of the post,
get the right spot for your conversion.
Leicester's playoff goose may well have been cooked.
That's why we're double checking, all right? Hold on, mate. You got it there for me, Stewie?
Well, if I'm Johnny May, I'm thinking I can have quite a big influence here. He charges a kick down or gets enough pressure on for Takulua to miss it, and Leicester have still got a chance for the top 4. If Takulua puts this over, it's gone. For the first time in the history of the playoffs, Leicester won't be involved if this kick goes over.
It's the
E of Fisher.
The E of Fisher, which is in line with me here, yeah. OK, thanks, mate. Here we are. Good work, Stewie.
Well, if it does go over, Leicester will have to rely on their old mates Northampton doing them a favour at the Rico on Sunday against Wasps, but they are relying on others now. And Ally Hogg, how much he's given to this game down the years. And he wouldn't have scored many more important tries. And it'll be Takulua. Takulua for the Falcons and the win. He can bear to look, but I dare say there are folk at home right now who can't. Newcastle for all the marbles. What a story, what a tale of the unexpected. The Falcons are in pole position to take their place in the playoffs, and this unbelievable season continues for Newcastle.
It's a staggering season for the Falcons so far, but today was one of the bravest performances you'll ever see. Think of those players they lost at the beginning of the game, but in particular, losing your 10-year playmaker in Joel Hodgson, losing your tight head prop, and still coming here to Welford Road and winning in such a high-pressured game. Hats off to the Falcons. They fully deserve the victory.
Part of it's unbelievable. Having seen Hodgson gone, having seen Leicester go out to a 10-point lead at home, you just think, how can Newcastle find their way back into this game? But they've done it all season. They've believed in one another. They've got a grit, they've got a strength, they've got a collectability that is undeniable. What Dean Richards has achieved is part of it, but what those players did on the field, side by side, is remarkable.